Theme song.
Bip, bip, ting.
By the power of the Xbox Series X, Poo Retro!
Once again playing Collide NIMBY.
So, we're playing this in the Series X now, which is cool. Also, we're recording it HDR, so don't know how this is going to work. I know YouTube does support HDR now.
I don't even know what the fuck goes on with that sometimes. Like, sometimes SDR, like, because, you know, it's particularly because I watch it on, like, Windows, you know. Sometimes SDR stuff can, like, have weird purple skin.
Yeah. It's a problem with tone mapping. So basically with the HDR, high dynamic range, for those who don't know, there's a thing called color maps and tone maps where it basically will change colors and spaces in order to fill and have correct colors. If you have incorrect tone mapping, which Windows does a lot because the sort of HDR switches it doesn't understand properly. As you said, you can get off colors and shit like that. It's like how if I stream a HDR game and I'm capturing it and I'm streaming it, you can't put HDR to Twitch. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I have to actually manually tone map the colors myself, which you do with a LUT filter. It's not really hard. A lot of people have already pre-made ones. But they're like a pattern, a matrix of like 9 cubes that is the weird, you know, kind of like the gradient shading you used to get, you know, when you started off with word art and you made them like the weird multicolors. It was like that. I remember this level.
Oh, fuck yeah, look at that. We're here. Except there's like boxes and shit.
So yeah, we, the Digital Foundry video of Crash was... It runs native 4K on the Xbox One X. This was before Series X. It had a slight few dips from 60 occasionally. The PS4 Pro only ran 1440p and still had worse dips, so it was a bit of an oof. So I'm assuming the PS5 now should run hopefully full 14 at 60 stable, you'd hope. I'm not sure if they bumped it up to 4K or not. I'm not sure. It definitely feels cleaner and smoother. I'll give it that. I've definitely feel like the additional lower latency on the console is nice.
Well, you want that in a game like this. You know, you want these old style games to really sort of, you know, hammer that, the expectation of tight jumps and shit.
Yeah. Oh, you bastard.
Oh, right in the head with a swordfish. Like, which is dangerous. Like, those things are fucking sharp. It's weird when you think about it, you know? You know, credit to the swordfish shooter guys. Like, they're firing a lot. You know, like most of the time in these games, that's not so great. Like, they're up there and they just fire real slowly. You're thinking, man, like, that's kind of like shit. Like, are you even trying to kill this Bandicoot or what? Whereas, like, these guys are up there, it's like, yeah, if it were for the fact that you're cheating with Grandma Timeface, you'd not get through. Yeah, that guy's doing his job really well. And you don't see that a lot with villains. You know, most of the time it's just like trying to, I don't know, keep people out of a special needs school.
Also, someone in the comments pointed out that... It's fine. In the background of the level, there's like in one of the levels, there's a picture of like the green gem situation. Remember how we had to like, I was like, how could anyone find that? So yeah, there's like little clues in the background that are very easy to miss.
Okay, so the background art does have like relevance.
Yes.
Why take Grandma Face away just to give Grandma Face back? Like, what was the value of that? You gotta...
I don't know. What does that do? Those ones on there.
Been here before.
I can walk on Nitro, can't I, when it's frozen?
Yeah. It's like, we have been here before.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh, it bounces you. Fuck, that fucked me up last time as well.
My God, I remember.
I don't remember fucking anything anymore. Lyrica just wipes me.
Explains the giant tattoo of Crash Bandicoot raped and killed my wife on your chest.
Oh, you can just... Okay. Oh no, it's okay. Spungo.
If I had a time machine, I'd go back in time and make it so there was such a team as the Spungos.
Alright, Aaron, you bounce on these fucks. There you go.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. This part.
I like that, like, he's got little scooty fucking feet when he's doing his, like, trying to get up a fucking, you know. That's
Oh. Oh.
Oh, hey, look at that. Body massage.
Unbreakable.
You're gonna have to go back and get those breaky blocks. Look. Ooh.
My achy breaky blocks. Right. Oh. Went under it. It's doing so well.
It's that fucking thing of like, you know, the only thing that can beat you is you.
Yeah.
It's like you'll do all this shit, you pull all this crap off, and then it's just like, now I've got stupid fingers.
It's because I was using the analog stick.
Ooh.
I usually use the D-pad for this.
That's
The analog stick betrays me too much. Shit.
well,
That was my thumb betraying me that time. It was like, hey man, I'm not gonna press that button for you. Sorry, champ.
are we really sure it's the stick? You know, like, because right now the stick's made a good argument that it's the thumbs. Ah, poo-poo shitty bomb.
It's alright, I can still do it.
Yeah. All right. Oh, scoobity boop. Woo!
I'm a scat man.
All right, now you're gonna have to get those ones, and don't like do whatever it is you did last. Oof.
Roger.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
good. Yeah. Like,
I don't think that's breakable. Is it?
I think it maybe. I think it is.
I think it's metal. It is
Yeah,
metal.
it's metal. Why would they have a metal time daddy box? That's just confusing. Eat shit time.
Yeah. Fucking nut on that. So fucking, to top off like all my symptoms and bad pain, I've been getting feet swelling lately.
Yeah, you gotta put that shit on the
fucking.
on the internet, because your foot looked kind of like a foot-shaped peen, which, you know, like I almost did, but then I figured it'd be one of those weird things that you get upset about sharing.
Yeah, I kind of like, no, I've shared it a little. So let me explain. Oh, there's a box there.
Aaron's being embiggened.
I am, but only one part at a time, sadly. And it's my feet. The least of all parts you want embiggened.
Well, I mean, it could. I feel like there's worse. Like big feet, you know, you could walk better. Maybe you could. Have you tried like swimming? Because they could work kind of like, you know, how like swimming things' feet are like kind of fat, but in the, you know, they got like swimming thing feet have fat flaps that let them swim better.
Yeah.
You know, you might be like that.
Possibly, but you know,
bottoms.
I haven't gone to a pool because COVID and I don't want human soup.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I have to get that. Okay.
I mean, you could see how far you could
fucking
get in
do.
like.
Come on.
Yeah,
like
I
I was on that. I was
I-
rubbing that bitch.
I agree with you on that. Fucking, you know.
Thank you.
If you rub a bitch, you should get the fruit. That's the way, you know, the fruit crumbles. Which means you've got a pretty stale pear in that fucking...
Fuck me. So I was trying to think of the story I was getting back on track on. In beginning, so we had an event in Destiny. So basically, whenever an expansion launches, there's usually what's called a raid race.
We've got a foot expansion, that's what's happening.
And a new raid will drop. Last time it was 4 days after the expansion dropped, which gives you very little time to prepare. This time it was 2 weeks.
Okay.
And so for 24 hours, the game, I'm not going to make that. The game does what's called contest mode. And that will lock your basically power level to a certain, whatever you go in with, like that's as far as you can get.
Right.
Anything over that doesn't matter. So generally a power level over an enemy will let you do more damage to them and you'll take less damage from them.
Right.
So they essentially force a hard mode upon you.
Okay.
And everyone's sort of on the same standing. So this goes for 24 hours generally, and then contest mode gets turned off. And if you beat it within the first 24 hours, you get a special emblem. And the people who beat it first in the world get a WWE-esque like belt.
Ooh.
And they're actually really fucking cool. So I played.
Does someone challenge you for the belt?
Sadly, no.
Damn it. Because if you have one of these belts, I am going to pin you and take it away from you. That's the rules of belts, okay? You don't get to argue with me. I've watched pro wrestling for decades.
I don't think I should have got that one, but okay. So I was doing this with my team. So I played pretty much 15 hours.
The happy feet?
They are 15 hours up beforehand till about 2 a.m. Then I got 2 hours sleep, and then because it went live at 4 a.m.
Did that 2 hours sleep help?
Yeah, I was actually feeling pretty refreshed and good because I was just on Lyrica, and
I'm on drugs.
if like
I feel good. I'm on drugs.
so once you go past a certain amount of tiredness on Lyrica, you just don't give a fuck anymore. Basically,
We gave it to Japanese air pilots to make them more suicidal during the war.
yeah. So you just don't give a fuck. You don't feel it anymore, and you're just like, well, whatever. So I had the 2 hours sleep, and my feet are swelling up during this. So I've got my feet in a bucket of fucking water, and as we're doing this raid, and it's not going down. At the end of the day, they were swollen as a motherfucker, and the next day they were still pretty swollen, not as bad. Like I had them up at the end of the night. But the next day, they just swell up again. I played a few hours of WoW because the new expansion popped. And I played it with my girlfriend. And then started swelling. So I spent the rest of the day with them up because they were swollen. Like, you'll see the photos when I post it.
Yeah, I'm going to call you Swellington.
Yeah, that's fair. Fuck, I got caught nearly there. And they went down, and I booked a doctor's appointment because they were really bad. And I was getting what's called pitting, where if you push it down and it doesn't pop back up, that's a problem because it's fluidy as fuck.
Yeah, you're like an overripe kiwi fruit.
Yeah.
Like you smush it in and it just stays smushed. Aaron, he stays smushed.
Yeah, so of course, me doing the sensible thing and drinking shitloads of water and having my feet up all day obviously went back to normal the next day.
We should peel you. I think that'll solve the problem.
I look, you'll just find lumps, mate.
More kiwi fruit.
Nothing up there.
Will explosion launch you up or something?
Nope. No.
I'm sure I fucking had that.
So luckily I
conversation
took like photos of my feet and the pitting and stuff to show the doctor because it wasn't that bad. I didn't want to look like a crazy person. So I go to the fucking Logan Lee Medical Center, which is where this doctor is. He's quite a good doctor. I like him. He's good. Oh, shit.
Amazing.
I went to do time power and I didn't have time power.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They need to
forgot
make
it
a
went
bigger
away.
deal. Because I didn't even notice. Yeah, and you get used to it. Like, because like if Time Grandma were like any other grandma, there'd be like a 15-minute goodbye period.
Like, why is this here? It just feels sus, you know?
I mean, ooh. Can you hit that? What did that do? Like, because you could touch it. All right. See, like, since we made a remote control car appear and managed to mine a fancy diamond, I'm getting suspicious of anything we can interact with now. You know, I'm feeling like, all right, what the fuck?
Blank went away.
No, I know, but like...
Oh, it's back.
It's back.
It's blank. It's blank. It came back.
It's self-healing.
Uh-oh. That's gonna suck.
Ding, ding. Huggery
So
scratch.
I go to the Logan Lee Medical Center, and I'll paint you a picture of the Logan Lee Medical Center. Now, the car park is on the right, and it is one of the most jumble fuck car parks you'll ever see. Because the cunt fucking thing does that thing where it double parks. So it's got a bunch of parks, and then behind it, more parks. So if you're in that first park, you can't get out of someone's park behind you.
That's
Why
the
do
worst
they
idea in
design
the
them
world.
like that? I don't fucking know.
Because everyone knows sick bogans are perfectly capable of organizing themselves logically and cohesively, and with minimum conflict.
Now, the greatest part of this is I'm sitting in the medical center. I go in there and think of... I'll paint you a picture because you'll understand this.
Logan Lee does sound more like the adverb of fucking Logan too.
Now,
like,
some Australians will get this, some won't. You know how schools, like old schools, their admin buildings were basically just fucking white brick, like walls, and they felt just sterile and shit? That's what, like, this... It felt like that. Oh, okay. Where was my momentum? It was suddenly zoom. And it's wide in there, and the counter's on there, and it just sort of goes off to the right around the corner to a pharmacy and a bunch of doctor's doors and stuff. It's just generic as fuck, and it's got the counter, and then some seats just spaced precariously because of COVID. So I sit down and just stare at the wall in front of me, which has a Bananas in the Pajamas poster from the fucking 90s.
Yeah.
It looks old. It scares me. The bananas is looking... The fucking rat is staring straight in my soul. I don't like it. And there's a few just like old Thomas pictures and stuff, and you can just tell no one's
Bogans
put
will be
any
looking at that
fucking...
like, what the fuck are pajamas?
No one's thought of upgrading this shit forever. So it's just like that. And sitting next to me is this older gentleman. Well, I assume he's older. The thing is, I can't tell because he's a fucking haggled bogan. So he might be fucking young and has just, methed himself to this stage.
I'm 34 years old.
Pretty much. And he's wheezing and hacking like he sounds like an aircon on its last legs, like mine did. And I'm scared of this guy. And it turns out the young lady he was with, this young, also haggard meth-looking lady, came out and started talking to him, and he was like this, the really fucking high-pitched one that's just been ragged by smokes and things, and I'm just like,
like their fucking voice boxes sort of half collapsed.
Yeah, I'm just slack-jawed at this and trying to comprehend it. Meanwhile, this other fucking youngish gentleman, as I say, walks out in slides and socks.
Slides? Are these a new thong?
No.
I haven't been keeping up.
All slides are those thongs that have the bridge over them, so you just slide your foot in them.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're like outside slippers.
Yeah.
So
he's there. He's a young sort of New Zealandish gentleman, very swaggerish in like
the New Zealand
rough upbringing, and I don't know if it's his father or his brother comes out. It's hard to tell. And they're fucking carrying on and swearing and, oh yeah, bro, when can we maybe come back and like get the like certificate? And they're like, obviously just want a doctor's certificate. I don't know how hard it is to just say that. But anyway, this place, I'm sitting down and the lady comes in and goes, does anyone own a silver truck? And I'm just like, oh my God, here we go. Silver car. And I'm just like, I look around the room, no one's even budging. And she says it again, and I look her dead in the face and just say no and shake my head. Like, as to say, like, I don't know what you're expecting. Someone just to pop out and go, yes, it's me. I was hiding in the corner waiting for you. So she's been parked in.
Some do. Like, that's the problem is some fucking do. Like,
she's been parked in, which is great to start with, because there's car parks everywhere that are just open on the other side that are just normal parks that you can't double park someone in. The best part is she's parked in the front one and then someone's parked behind her. So she cannot get out. And I'm pretty sure it's the little old lady who's just gone in the doctor, and let it be told, who was it? As I come out of the doctor and, go to my car, I see the little old lady in her car behind this other woman trying to get out. And she's the mother of the two Maori.
That's great.
So they're kids. So they are brothers. So that solves that. And it was great because she's reversing out and I'm sitting there in my car watching, waiting to get out. And Grandma does not know where the fuck she's going or where she is. She's on something.
It's like,
you fuckers.
It's that fucking thing of like, why, of all the places to put a situation like that, like Logan Lee is like one of the last places you'd want to put it because it requires so much extra thinking. And you are gonna, and at a doctor's no less,
Literally,
like
so all they've done is just take an old existing thing and convert it without any upgrades. And that lies the problem, is you could just go fill in those parks or like move them back slightly.
A new hole or some shit.
It's a very easy paint job that you could fence off these parks and make it different, but no. Oh, they're just flashback tapes, right? Fucking, this situation evolves, and it's like, all right.
Yeah, because it's the last, again, like you can't create situations that are almost perfectly designed for conflict. You know, with people whose like fucking primary catchphrase is, "What are you looking at?" You know, like you can't give the "What are you looking at" people reasons to interact with strangers that might be remotely contentious.
Well, that's as my last Twitter post one day of I want that box. There we go.
I like the Scandinavians just fucking, you know.
That's how they are. We put
Get
you know
them
you
back.
put wheels
Yeah,
on
that's
them
just,
and off
you
they
know,
go.
yeah. And they can work kind of like a mobile chandelier. It's very nice.
So that's the same doctor surgery that I posted. Oh come on, posted on Twitter of this guy walking in and going, seeing. Guy came out of the doctors, and coincidentally another friend was in there seeing the doctors. This big Maori fella. Again, there's a lot of Maoris here.
He'd have been like, it's like the way wrestlers have managers. Like you'll see this a lot in the outer suburbs. Well, the giant galoot one will have like, it's the Master Blaster situation.
He was really well spoken though, so it was kind of.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Not that he was well
come
spoken, but that
on.
he had a fucking master with him. Then.
Yeah, true.
Like, what's the point?
So
Because like normally they don't go into the doctors together because that's gay.
Well, they didn't go to the doctors together.
Oh, okay.
They went separately, but they've coincidentally seen each other. So he's
Right,
come out,
right,
and the big guy's gone, oh, mate. And then the other guy goes, oh, yeah, fucking how you going? Like, loud.
Yeah.
This is a small room.
No, I know.
And
No, like again, there are like I guarantee you that guy doesn't even know that he's being loud.
Oh,
like
God,
that's
no.
the thing is like these people are just raised and live at that volume. Like everything from go to fucking death is just shouted at them.
so Mr. Large says, oh, mate, why are you here, blah, blah. And young old fucker goes, oh, yeah, I'm just getting here to get me fucking arm fixed because got fucking, stabbed by fucking me. It's hyper fast and it's loud and it's like, mate, what are you doing? And his fucking wife is sitting there, or partner sitting there, like fucking breastfeeding a baby. And he's just hollering at this loud speed. And it's like, mate, what are you doing? Where are you coming? Like, look around, read the fucking rooms.
No, that's no. Like that doesn't happen.
I don't like disturbing other people when I go outside because I don't like being disturbed. I like keeping to myself.
Yeah, but like again,
Self-contained bubble, bitches.
It's that thing of like, another reality of the situation is he'll have had like fucking, it's like that joke of poor people tend to live in clusters, and it's like, yeah, like there's just a lack of personal space awareness.
How did that not get him? There you go.
I mean, at least like they're the people that will just like, will sit in public transport and like look around because they want to make eye contact with someone.
I hate
and like
that.
they're not like, again, it's not like they're even like evil or dicks exactly. They just don't know that other people don't want to have a long, weirdly personal conversation with an absolute stranger who speaks like. And it, like the great thing about it is like because it's just more volume and they're not yelling.
Yeah.
Like they, it's like they've just got some sort of automatic diaphragm. This is just a diaphragm thing, or like, when you don't turn the brightness up on a TV, you turn like the fucking gamma up. Like the noise gamma is just a fucking notch higher than everybody else's. So like, they'll be doing their like, here's my regular speaking voice, and then they'll just be like this, where it's just coming out louder.
I just don't know why, like, there's a stack, It just feels like there's something that should be.
Could the game be throwing, like, falsies at you?
I think so.
Because that's what I'd do if I were doing something like this.
I think it's just poking fun at me at this point.
Well, I mean, like, I'd, torment you with, like, fake fucking prizes. Like, 'cause that's funny to me.
What else is funny to you? Punching people in the dick. Should be more dick punching in video games.
The day we discovered when I was playing fucking Mortal Kombat on the Mega Drive, and we discovered the fucking low blow. And
Nut
it was
punch.
after I'd done an uppercut that, like, should have really hit Raiden in the nuts. And, like, I'm there going, man, like, I wish, like, when you hit a character in the balls in a fighting game, they'd actually, like, react like they were hitting the balls. And one of the kids across the road, Ian, was like, yeah, that's how that should go. And then, like, 10 minutes later, we discovered Nut Punch. Yeah, do you suppose you can spin that, or is that like a not spinny? Ah, okay.
Ah, these drones.
It's just a bunch of dweebs with their fucking drones out. Time, Grandma.
All right, I'm not allowed time grandma over here, apparently.
Huh. Well, you're not allowed to go back to the time, Grandma.
This is a bad situation.
Yeah, I feel like because there are things there you should have gone right. Then you'd have to go back anyway. Like, there's no fucking
sensible
easy.
backsies.
Yeah, like, I mean, I know it's got to be like a fucking challenge or whatever, but like, I feel like there's a difference.
I'm hard pressed with depth perception right now.
Yeah.
Because like I can't see where that exactly is.
I think the boxes are this way anyway, so may as well go this way. Yeah, fuck off, dweeb. Those guys do look like they're in one of those Nickelodeon shows about like a boy genius. You know?
Yeah, I feel that.
Like how like there was Dexter and then there were like just other ones after that.
Yeah, fuck you.
Like, I know that Jimmy Neutron exists just because every now and then I look at that fucking picture that says Jim Boner Testicle Nut Blast, which will never not fucking make me laugh. I love Jim Boner Testicle Nut Blast. Testicle Nut Blast.
Yeah, much easier to go right than left. Just go back on the right. Oh.
Time Grandma. There we go. I think like the time grandmaing here is gonna be like, there's gonna be some there's not gonna be shenanigans, Aaron. There's gonna be shigranigans.
Oh shit.
Damn. Shigranigans.
Chagrinigans.
Time chagrin. Oh, God fucking
If you
damn it.
say chagrinigans one more time.
Hey, Father, what's that place like to eat? You know, the one with all the old ladies on the walls?
Oh, chagrinigans. Hey, chagrinigans, right?
You guys talking about chagrinigans? That'd be my family restaurant.
Yeah, fair.
It'd have like taxidermized old ladies just around.
You know, I feel that.
Yeah.
I think there's a
I'd eat
large
that.
demand for there.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to see a fucking stone-faced old stuffed lady while they're just, you know,
Yeah,
eating?
and you'd know then that there was no old lady meat in the food because, you know, obviously those old ladies have been here a while.
Yeah.
And the old lady meat would be, like, well and truly off by that point.
That's what Sizzler's,
No,
you know,
'cause
Sizzler's shutting down. They should reopen as that.
Yeah. Grizzlers. What's a Grizzlers? You know, just fucking taxidermized old ladies on the walls.
Yeah, fair.
Look, you can't argue with me, Bank, okay? Like, you know, people invest in
Fuck
fucking
my
electric
life.
coins and shit. Like, don't pretend like... You can't say this idea's dumb.
Yeah,
okay?
Banks. Fuck
Every
you.
idea that's made money in the past 20 years is dumb. And half the ideas that exist aren't even making money. And people still give those people, like, kajillions of dollars. You know, the WeWork guy. Okay, he managed to get, like, you know, fucking crazy investor types to give him, like, $1 billion just by going, yeah, hell yeah, I'm, like, fucking... People are going to be friends at work. You know, I don't think Uber's ever made money.
Yeah, I don't know about that, yeah.
Which is kind of weird, you know?
Surely
Like-
they'd have to make money at some point.
Well, no, but that's the thing is they can basically... Because it reminds me of, like, Enron. Like, I don't know if you remember Enron, but, like, basically... What happened is there was this thing called Enron, and it never made a legal dollar. Like, the closest it came to making money was, like, this actual scam they did with the California power supply where they just... it's a bit of a bum shake. Where they
Fence
just
that.
short one like fucking group and raise the, you know, prices on another group and shit. But otherwise they had this thing called mark to market, where they could tell, like, you know, people that they were gonna earn X amount next year. So they'd
Right.
buy like this big pile of shit, right?
Yeah.
And they'd go, that shit's worth stuff. And you look at it, it's on paper, it's like, yeah, that's actually worth a bunch of stuff. So if they make that stuff do the job it's supposed to do, then yeah, they're totally gonna make like $2 billion next year. So they were able to say that they were gonna make $2 billion and then act on the stock market like that was what they were then worth.
Right, gotcha.
Even though they never actually made any money and everything they
God.
invested in was a collapsing goddamn wreck. And so that was why I like went away and was like, hey, it turns out like, yeah, they never made all those things where they said, yeah, we bought this big fucking thing and it's really good and it's gonna make lots of money. None of those ever actually made any money. So you can just do that, you know? That's you know, basically Uber keeps going, once we get like enough fucking, you know, market share and shit, and, you know, once we've like broken the last of the workers, you know, people will be, you know, they'll have to, and then we'll make X amount of money. And people are like, yeah, that makes sense, and then they throw billions of dollars at them.
What's it saying? I come on.
Yeah, like, I feel like if you're gonna just give money to liars, like, you may as well give it to me. I mean, you know, I'll do something interesting with it at least, as opposed to just, like, fucking, you know, making Indians drive people around for very little
Look,
money.
all I'm saying is statues of me that fuck you that have water fountains coming out of my hands. I'll just drink from my hands, children. It is fine. I love you all. Drink my hands.
The Aaron giveth, but the Aaron doth taketh away. You've met the statue of giving Aaron. You haven't met the statue of thirsty Aaron. Thirsty Aaron comes in the night and takes away your water. Like from a tap? No, no, my child. Takes away your water.
Your body's water.
Yeah. It'll make you look like one of those fucking preserved apricots.
I want some of those, man.
Yeah, they're the fucking, you know, dehydrated Aaron lumps. They're all the rage.
I need them to fucking
Apricot kind
survive.
of, like, if you say it slowly, you go apricot turns into Aaron lump. Like, Apri lump. Aaron cot.
There we go.
Yeah. That's how we'll get it, you know.
Oh, that's curious. I think I could just walk on them.
Why would you think that?
There might be invisible platforms. There's Wampa fruits there.
Has there been invisible platforms?
Not so far.
Gabe, this might be one of those edible cars. I feel like that wood is barricading something of interest, you know? Like, I feel like
I do feel that, yeah.
You jump over it, maybe? Oh, let's just wallop some of these
fuck
fucking...
that guy away.
Yeah, like, let's get rid of the goddamn...
Nope.
Stupid dweebs and their fucking...
hate these
what
drones,
even are
bro.
those?
I'll go-
That looks like the weird costume Zim used to, you know, dress Gur up in, like when they went outside. Like,
Yeah.
how he had that weird green dog outfit. You remember that Mega Drive game, Green Dog, the beached surfer dude?
No.
Nobody does. I think I made it up.
Probably. You know, sometimes I was at the mercy of, you know, Blockbuster Video, Get Easy, and Civic Video.
Civic.
I remember when Civic
More
was
civilized video
such
store.
an odd store because
It used to be, it was Plains Video before that.
ugh.
Yeah, and it was like a drawing of a cowboy.
So
And he was
those
the
for
plainsman.
unfamiliar or, you know, not Australian, Civic Video was a video store that wasn't as big as the other chains. So Blockbuster and Video Easy were the biggest.
Blockbuster came late too.
Yeah.
So like Video Easy was one of the more dominant local ones, and it had started out as a company called Rainbow Video.
Right. Okay. Oh, fuck off. I live. Sucketh my taint.
That was it.
Yeah, I felt ripped off.
2 fucking crates. That was a lot of work for 2.
Yeah, anyway, Rainbow Video.
Became Video Easy, which is something that a lot of locals be familiar with. Then there was Plains Video, which was like became Civic.
Right.
And Blockbuster came in a bit later, like I think around the mid-90s. And they came in fucking hard too. Like they had a lot of stores open, like fairly fucking quickly.
Oh, come on. So they opened a Civic. I think it took over another store at Albany Creek. Now, Civic was trying to compete with the Blockbuster and the Video Easy at the time, which were both very large stores in Albany Creek. And Civic did that thing where they gave you shit. If you rented certain movies, they'd give you a T-shirt and stuff, you know, if you were one of the first. And that was just, that's so weird to me. Think about that. For them to not have any merit from like what can we do to stand out from the competitors? Give them a T-shirt. It's like, motherfucker, you just need to be a good rental
Go
service.
left, yeah.
Like, that's all you need.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember the Kevin Costner, what was the...
Postman?
Might have been Waterworld.
I mean, I figured if you were, like, the reason I went Postman is because I figured if it were Waterworld, you'd remember
No,
that
it wasn't Waterworld. It was... It was like a...
It was the Corman knockoff, Moist Sylvania.
I don't know if it was Kevin Costner, actually. Oh, come on. Aaron, fucking the spikes there, mate. But it was like a treasure
Don't be
ship.
clouded by the Costner.
It's like a treasure island or something.
Oh, that wasn't Kevin Costner, but that was like the one that like fucking like I think Gina Davis and like I don't think it might have been Carrie Ellis, but I can't remember. But like it basically like killed 2 careers and ended Pirates until Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, it was
came
really
out.
bad. And I remember that's where I rented Normie's Beach Babe Orama on the Sega Mega Drive. I never saw it anywhere else. And it was a really... Fuck, that ice is so touchy.
Time freeze and go under it. Because it's not coming off when you get close. I think you got to bait it out with Grandma.
Yeah, I always have to fucking bait it out with
Gotta-
Grandma. Oh,
yeah.
come on.
Don't go into dangerous situations yourself.
No.
You got to push a Grandma in first.
Exactly.
Because they're going to die anyway. May as well fucking like... It's like in Japan how like the 65-year-olds were going to like into the radioactive areas. Because they're like, well, what? You know, I'm going to get like fucking radiation. I'm going to get cancer in 30 years. Like I got like, you know, be 90 by then. It's like, yeah. And if like I'd be like, oh, maybe I can fucking, you know,
With some powers?
yeah. I wouldn't like. I don't need fucking like heavy duty powers. You know, ooh, look at fucking.
Oh my god.
Look at Mister knows what he's doing. Again, you're retarded. 40,000 times in a fucking row.
I know,
like,
right?
fucking retarded. And then you do that, which was fucking speedrun miracle juice, and it's like,
Oh, you absolute fucking dogs.
Oh, I'm rubbing my tits. Look at that. Oh, God.
See, this is the Dark Souls of platformers game. It's just, it does that thing where
It's the dank holes.
where
Yeah,
you've
no,
got
there's
to
no,
know the game.
Yeah.
You've
well,
got to
that
have done
was-
it before.
Again, like, the thing about this game is you're supposed to die. It's not about not dying.
That's why it gives you a million lives.
Yeah, you know. Or gives you the option to just not fucking care. Like, how many games are just like, hey, do you want lives to matter in this bullshit? Try jumping over that one, because I think that's
Yeah,
where
that's
the
what I'm gonna
fucking,
do.
you know. Oh, look at that.
Away fire. Oof.
That was fucking. Oof, that
I
was
don't know
tight.
how I'm going to get back there.
Will there be a thing that just blows up? Fucking.
Hopefully.
I mean, those guys are going bad shit.
I don't like that. You reckon I can go over it?
I mean,
I'll get squished by the ceiling.
Well, yeah, I
Reckon?
think this is a time daddy, time grandma. fucking
Absolutely.
thing, like.
Okay.
Alright, you gotta fucking, you know. Ooh, don't. What are you fucking. Alright. Alright.
I think
Well,
the
like.
thing is, I can jump on that one.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
Okay.
Oh.
Fair. Fair, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe I just have to fucking hit the nitro and go get the life before they...
Leg it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, you know. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, you're not meant to not die here. This is you die, you fucking start again. You know, it's like that Tom Cruise movie. Where he gets cheats and can beat the aliens.
Rinse... Wait, what?
Rinse and repeat. That's it. Yeah.
Is it really?
No, I don't fucking know, man. There's a blank spot in my head that
That looks like Tom Cruise's agent.
stuff does.
I mean, yes, I probably
Which
do.
is kind of like, I don't... You know, like, I watched all the fucking whatever they are, Missions Impossible. And it's just, it's such an odd experience. You know, like, because a lot of Tom Cruise movies are like this, where like they don't...
Oh, I don't know about that. That's actually going to be...
No, I think you can do it, but you gotta like time grandma right before you touch the nitro box. And then fucking just hold right and just...
Yeah.
Well, we can experiment is the thing, you know. We don't need to worry, you know, this is university, no one's gonna tell anybody. You know, it's fine.
I'm gonna
It'll
tell
just make them look gay
everybody.
too, so... It's like, you can get a surprising amount done when you've got, like, speedrunner brain on with the time.
All right, here we go. I think
Okay.
it might be just possible.
I think you need
It's
to...
gonna be super tight.
I think you need to get the second bounce and then try to clear the third. Because you're just not getting the distance. The problem with the double jump...
okay. I think I know what to do, Gabe.
More like Nitro Fisterin.
Here we go. This is the one.
Nah, huh?
This is the one. I am the one,
yeah.
the one.
What is that song?
I
I
don't
only hear that in
fucking know.
memes. There's a few songs like that, you know, it's just like, I've only heard this in like compilations of Vines.
All right, so what we're going to do is... Damn it.
What was that supposed to do?
See, the thing is, I need to hit that second one because I can't go back to
Yeah.
it. So I've got to hit the second one, but I won't have enough time if I go bounce, bounce, bounce. So I hit the time, bounce over that one I've already blown up,
Are you sure you won't have time if you do bounce, bounce, bounce?
I'm pretty sure I won't.
Well, I mean, don't do bounce, bounce, bounce. Do bounce, bounce. Because you can get the lowest one on a comeback.
Ooh.
Yeah, careful there. Gabriel Morton with thrilling advice. Aaron, steady on. Steady, steady. Okay, so yeah, hit that, bounce, and then skip that last.
Fuck.
Everything's just at these weird spacings that make you think you can overshoot, but then you go, oh, fuck.
Don't you aha me.
Yeah, help me out here, Time Grandma. Like, aren't we supposed to be working together to stop fucking Dr. N-Pass or whatever the shit? Like, isn't that what this is about?
Nah, she's all about that pussy.
That's, Aaron, that's a confronting statement. I don't fucking...
She's the mask of pussy. She flies in and she masks, she just attaches down there.
Don't you say that. That is fucking distressing.
What, pussy?
I don't...
Oh,
I don't...
I don't know why I can do it sometimes and sometimes I can't.
I think you get like, because you get Jumpy 1, which gives you a little more momentum going into Bouncy 2. Like, you know? Like, yeah, I feel like you waited a bit late on the second jump there. Wibbity wibbity. Because that was like a horrible... Right? So it turns out you can just fucking... You can just 1, 2, 3 it.
That's scary.
See, this is like the last one we were doing where we were making it harder than it had to be.
Yeah.
I blame Time Grandma.
I also blame... Oh, fuck.
Oh,
fuck
God.
off.
Fucking
fuck off.
damn it.
That's bullshit.
Oh,
I'd like to report... Fuck you.
Fucking chode. Fucking right.
Dude, I didn't hold the bouncy and it still went up into the fucking roof. I got a big bouncy off the fucking... Off no hold.
You were allowed to open one of your bouncy presents earlier.
I didn't want it. Shit.
See, now you've overshot your
Damn
skill.
you ice.
Like, good Aaron was like 5 minutes ago. He pulled off some amazing shit.
He died when the pussy came out, right?
No. Don't.
It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Alright. Now we go. Oh, fucking.
Dude,
okay.
that was badass.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't fuck this
I
up
like
now.
perfect frame parried that shit.
I didn't know how. You have no... Because, like, the thing explodes even if the explosion's going slowly. Which I feel like that's fucking not understanding explosion. Because, like, a big fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's fine.
Aaron. There's, like, a big part of explosion is, like, it's going quickly. Like, a slow explosion. Yeah. Oh, dude, explosion. Explosion.
Yeah.
Explosion.
Yeah.
It goes slowly.
I don't have time. There you are. Fucking about time.
And there's something up there. Yeah,
I know. There's a gem up there. I don't know how
Okay,
to...
wait. There's
a box there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
So we have to get up there.
God, he's making Norwegians.
Who wouldn't? Oh, fuck! Oh, luckily I got that checkpoint.
Did you get the checkpoint? We have to do the fucking thing again?
No. We don't have to do the thing again. The box is there. I accidentally broke the box.
Okay. I think we gotta go further right.
We do, and then go back up.
Yeah. Finally, we can prevent...
Only you can prevent Grandma Fire.
Only you can prevent drunk Norwegians.
Alright, here we go. Hey.
Alright.
I don't have time, Grandma.
What?
She goes away when you go back, because it's not the area.
Alright.
Fucking bullshit, in my opinion, Grandma.
And I suppose they, keep you from fucking going back and gaming like earlier areas.
Yeah. That shark is fucking...
He's a chubby little... Look at him. He's got fat cheeks. Fat cheeks. Oh. Oh, this... Oh.
Nitro, please. Nitro, please. You fucking
That's
ringhole.
That is bum hungry. It was like that was, you know.
I got the hidden one.
Yeah.
I got the fucking 80. Look at the Wampa ones. I don't think we've ever got that many. No, the game's like, hey mate, you missed one. Just missed one.
Mate.
Fucking Mark Mitchell appears and taunts you. Where's my Around the Twist game? Did they ever make Around the Twist game?
I could imagine there being like, I mean, I'd say no, but there was a Neighbors game and I didn't fucking see that one coming.
That's true. We'll find out next time on Keep It Classy.
Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.